Okay, I'm turning down the music. Wait. No, but everyone cover your ears. It's gonna be loud. Okay, we're sure good. I'm also switching to the Undertale music because I like Undertale music. Let me do that. Let me see how loud that is for you guys. I have nice new headphones thanks to my brother, as I'm going to keep praising him for buying me headphones. They're amazing. I love him for buying me headphones. Okay, I won't cover my ears. Yeah, it should be good now. But I'm able to really adjust how loud my volume is on my end, so I can turn things really down if I'm like, I'm overwhelmed. I can mute it all and just be yapping. Such a neat hangout screen. Might yoke the idea, but if you don't mind making my own. Yeah, do it! Doing like a little resting screen when right before I start stream is so nice. And then you also get little bits of all the stuff I've streamed before. Like I've got Hollow Knight back there, and Silksong, and WoW, and Witch's House, and Undertale, and IB's back there, and Little Nightmares actually. I don't think I played Little Nightmares on stream. I should, it's like one of my favorites. And then you got my goblins back there that we do on Thursdays. Super cool actually. Yeah, it's super nice. It's so nice to have. I am not the original idea of this. I feel like a lot of streamers do this, but they have a little resting screen to talk on. And it gives me a little bit of time to be like, hey guys, I'm yapping before I get into things. It gives people more time to show up too, because that was something I think my cousin was like, hey, it kind of sucks when I get your notification 10 minutes after you've already started, and I join in the middle of a game. Which for drawing streams, not a big deal, but when it's a game, I like to give everybody a little bit of time to get in here. I have so many things to talk about still, because that's all I do. We're borrowing each other's ideas, all fun. Yeah, it's super fun. I'm going, like, I steal a lot of ideas from other streamers. I always am like, hey, it's cool if I borrow this idea, because I want, like, let's see. I want to get, a music playlist going for art streams that chat gets to put together. But unfortunately, that would mean that it wouldn't be able to be streamed on YouTube as well, because I do stream on both. But I might start doing where the YouTube doesn't get the art streams, unfortunately, just so we can have that together playlist, because it's fun to play songs that chat suggests, because then people get to hear the songs they like. Also, hello, Warboy. If I sound like a frog, it's because it's allergy season for me, by the way. If I sneeze and I cough and I hack, I live next to a cornfield, and I am allergic to corn pollen. The wind blows the wrong way, and Queenie dies. Dramatically. Just like that. Today, I'm working on commission, because I had commission to work on, but I want to show off some stuff first. Oh no, yeah, it sucks. The new Queenie design, this one. Some people were here when I drew this. I love it so much. I'm being a bug goblin now. And I've been working slowly on not this one, the PNG of it. Don't worry, I'll touch on the other image. But this is what it's gonna look like when we're chatting in stream. Moth Goblin, yeah, I love bugs. Someone in chat suggested it because I was like, man, I was almost a bug streamer. I really was. But I'm so goblin coded, it's hard not to be goblin. That's how I view myself, as goblin. And so, someone was in chat while I was talking about that, and they're like, why don't you just combine the two? You're an artist. And I was like, you're so right, you're so right. So now I'm Moth Goblin, and I'm working on the change to that. But this is kind of like back burner stuff where I work on this when I have nothing else to work on. Because I'm also hosting paid D&D games now. That was something that I talked about a little bit yesterday, and is on my YouTube now. There's a whole video that a lot of people took interest in, and I'm very happy with how many people took interest in that. Like, I'm gonna try my best to make them good. There's still open spots, because I'm working on the announcement video. That's probably gonna be the end of stream today, but I'm working on the announcement video that, it's an update video of it, right? That, here, you know what? I don't talk good. Let me show you. This was the video over here that everybody was like, hey, that sounds pretty cool. Man, if we only showed time zones. I have 3 different games open because of that reason. So, this is the main video that I posted. I'm working on the update, which is saying I have 3 games available now. So I have Saturday at 3 p.m. Mountain Time, which is the first one I was gonna host. But because there's enough traction of people asking, I opened up 2 other ones. So there's Tuesday 11 a.m. Mountain Time, and then Friday 5 p.m. Mountain Time. Each still has open seats. Like, Saturday was the most full, because at one point it was full, but someone misunderstood that it was paid. And they were super embarrassed, and I don't want to shame them for that, because, like, sometimes misunderstandings happen. So, Saturday was full at one point, is no longer full. So it's 3 out of 4. Then you just feel like being super nice. Like, may I ask why you're doing this? No, wait, you're explaining the video, aren't you? Yeah. So, it's a paid D&D game. So, it's $5 an hour, typically 3 hours. So, it is a paid thing. And the reason I'm hosting them is because I don't have a job. I've talked about this a lot. I've been trying to get an online job because my health doesn't let me drive. And Medicaid's going to require me to make a certain amount of money. If I have plans in place if this doesn't work, and I'm totally fine with that. Like, I have a coffee shop that loved me to death. The owner adored me, who worked with me being like 2 days a week, and I could go back to that if I have to. I wish I could play more D&D, but my schedule doesn't allow consistent free time. Speaking of, actually, I have to double and triple check that I can do one of the time slots. Might DM more tomorrow for details? Yeah. DM me whenever you want. There's no promises the slots are filled, but there's no promises the slots are full either. I don't have the control of when people reach out. It is, first come, first serve, but, like, you have to agree to the rules, you have to agree to the consent sheet, and we discuss a bit more if we think you'll fit at my table, and any questions are always welcome in my DMs. And I plan on answering some FAQ. I actually made a document also. Let me grab that. You guys might like that. Copy link. Someone's viewing it now, and I always feel so awkward when someone's viewing my stuff, and I'm like, oh, I'm here too. Hi. Hi. But, the reason why I'm running these is because I have to make a certain amount of money with Medicaid to keep it. I don't have to pay Medicaid that money. They're just going to start requiring it in my state now. So I'm trying to get some sort of freelance going that I can make that set amount. And if that works, I can commit all the time I want into this D&D thing and make it super, super good. Because I do want to do that. Because I want it to be something worth paying for, because I don't like providing anything I don't want to pay for. But if it doesn't work, I can go to the coffee shop and have it on the side still. And it's just I can't do as much work on it, because, like, it'd be so fun to draw NPCs for the Grit game. And it'd be so fun to draw custom battle maps and stuff, which I would have time for if it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Healthcare system in America is trash. Yeah, it really is. It really is. I definitely got questions, but also got a bit tired after today, so I just want to chat. Yep, that's fair. That's fair. Ask your questions as you want to. I've answered a lot of questions in DMs, and I'm okay repeating myself, because I'd rather repeat myself than things get glossed over and missed, because I didn't explain it right, you know? And I might over-explain, I might repeat myself, because in DMs, I've noticed a few times now, when someone DMs me, I'll answer a question they already asked earlier, and I'm just transparent, being like, I'm sorry, I'm talking to so many people right now, which I'm so thankful for all of you. And not all of you are interested in actually joining, you're just curious how it works, and I'm totally fine answering questions there. You can also scroll through the YouTube video comments, there was a few questions there I answered. But yeah, I'm hosting 3 different games now, and that's lots of fun. And, so 3 different times on that, because I have the time to host those at different times, so I thought, hey, you know what? For the time zone people, because I have so many people being like, oh, if only time zones were their thing. So I was like, fine, let's do different times. So we got 11 a.m. for me at one time, which is, it's all mountain time. And then 5 p.m. on another day, which is Friday. And 3 p.m. on Saturdays. And the Saturday games are almost full. They are 3 out of 4. So that's the one if you really want Saturday 3 p.m. Yeah, you might want to hit me up as fast as you can, because that one filled so quickly. Like, I had 4 players again for that one, like, super fast. And 1 player dropped out again. So it's at 3 people out of 4. And once it hits 4, we will sit down and schedule a session 0. Is how it's going to work. None of this is, like, going to be live streamed either. It's all going to be just over Discord with the group and me. So no live streams. It is recorded just for my own notes, and so we have that safety fallback in case anything happens. Like, if someone does something in game and it's super, super bad and then throws a bunch of hate at the players, I want to have that back up of being like, hey, this guy wasn't cool. I'm hoping I never have to use that. I hope all the players are cool. But, you know, I like to be safe, because I'm paranoid. Anyway, that's the D&D stuff. I also am hosting commission sale! Woo! For me, 2 of them are on times, which are not ideal if I want to function as one in the morning and the other is an hour from midnight. Yeah, time zones be time zoning. So, like, I can also, there's a Discord converter thing, so I always make sure to, if we're in a Discord DM, sending those as well so you can see the exact time and confirm it, that it is that right for you. Because I do understand, time zones be time zoning. Time zones be all over the place, which is why I also was like trying to make it so fluctuated with the times, where I'm like 11 a.m., 3 p.m., and 5 p.m. Like 3 p.m. and 5 p.m. are closer. And if I didn't have a roommate, I would host one later. Like I'd probably start at like, I'd probably work it around so it would end at like midnight for me if I didn't have a roommate. But right now I have a roommate, so I can't offer that option, and because I have to be considerate. He has to sleep for work. He wakes up so early. And I want to be considerate because this is my brother that bought me the cool headphones, guys. He's so nice. So I have to be considerate back, you know? I'm not going to keep him up when he has to work. But if I didn't have a roommate, I would offer that. So maybe sometime in the future I'll offer it. But we'll see. We'll see. And it's $5 an hour. Typically 3 hours. Every session is like, it's set down for each session is going to be planned 3 hours. And then if you guys want it to go more, then we discuss that as a group and everyone has to unanimously agree, because I'm not going to spring an extra $5 on people that are like, I can't do another $5 this time, guys. And I'd be like, that's fair. That's fair. We'll just end it then. Commissions are on sale, but not yet, actually. And like, not an hour, because it's 11:15 now, but it would have been an hour 15 minutes ago, right? So at noon for me, commissions go on sale on VGen only. So if you hit me up in my DMs on Blue Sky for commissions, I will tell you this is happening, because I like to be transparent. I even told the commission I'm currently working on today that I'm like, I'm hosting a commission in sale in like a week if you want to wait. And he was like, nah, I'll pay full price. And I was like, okay, but I am hosting a sale. So everything on the VGen is 20% off right now, including just the stuff that's the pre-made assets. So not just commission sale, but pre-made asset sale too on the VGen. So if you wanted like, let me find my VGen. I show you guys. This is my VGen, guys. I don't know if anyone knows I have this. I've done a commission on it, I think. And I'm a little bit messy with it because it's not what I mainly use for commissions yet, but I want it to be because it looks like a great thing. So the sale's not live yet. It'll be live when the hour rolls over, okay? So it'll be 20% off and it'll show on the page. I'll repost it on Blue Sky when it does go live. What's your favorite kaiju from Godzilla? I'm making a list. I don't know Godzilla. I'm sorry. I know of Godzilla. I don't know anything else about it. But everything in this shop here, like the pumpkin jack-o'-lantern PNG, this one's like my most popular item. It's going on sale too. So all of this is also going on sale. So it's way cheaper than a commission. But if you're looking at any of those and you're like, maybe I'll get them. They're going on sale in an hour. They're going on sale in an hour, and it's live until, sometime next month. I think I put it in exactly a month. Okay, it's 1 day short of a month because it ends at 11 p.m. for me on one day because VGen wouldn't let me host it a full 30 days. And I was like, fuck you, let it work. Let me do it. But yeah, I'm hosting big commission sale, and there's no promises on how fast that'll be because it depends on how many I get. I'm currently working on commission today, which we will get to. It's been 20 minutes to stream and I haven't fucking gotten to it. But I will. I lost my train of thought. But yeah, commissions. Right now, I'm able to do them while watching movies with my siblings. So they're not live streamed always. But they more than likely will be live streamed if I'm working on stuff. And I'm like, hey, I need time to sit down and work on other stuff. So I'm going to go live and, work on commission. Often happens. Of course, I get permission first. I talked about the PNG tuber because I'm just so excited about it. This is just something I work on when I have like a little bit of free time. It's so cute. It's no promise how fast this will be because this is like back burner. A new design can close. And then I think I can finally start the commission and we can just yap. Okay, don't save that. This is the one I was working on for Mega. I started it a few days ago, and then I was doing line art yesterday. I got the line art done, and now I'm working on the coloring phase. So this is what's gonna look like when he's talking. This is a gift tuber is what I call it, where things are animated, but it's the set animations, and I can maybe show it with my PNG tuber program after it's done. It's a 50-50 if it works or if it just crashes the whole program for me. Which I checked with him that GIFs worked on his program because I was like, I do offer this because that's what you're describing. But make sure it works in your program. He said, yep, it should work just fine. But yeah, I'm really proud of the little shoulder shrug in that. I really like it. The feet kind of hold still to save me time and effort. But I think it's really cute. And then I've got... This is when he's talking. He's going to be struggling like this. And then when he's resting, the ropes aren't colored in yet, but he breathes. Just ever so slightly. He's not happy to be in those, but it's okay. I only have to color in the ropes today and then send it to Mega to double check all the colors are good. And then if he confirms the colors are good, then I will be working on the shading of it. But I like to give people that commission me time to get to respond me. So I also have the YouTube video, the update YouTube video we'll be working on later. I'm probably going to be doing a lot of work together streams where I'm just working on stuff for a bit. Just because I need to get stuff done. And I feel guilty if I play a game and I'm like, I got work to do. But I will get my games played. I will get them done eventually. It just might be waiting until my roommate can maybe move out. Because then I can like stream later in the day and game, and that'd be fun. I also am debating if I will work on the D&D campaign at all during streams. I might, if I'm doing like NPC art, I might be able to, but I don't want to spoil anything to the players, you know? Oh wait, this was the wrong layer. Fudge. Okay, let me copy and paste this. And now that should be good. Let's check that. It's a little bit of an error here. I will fix all the little gaps in the art. Just right now I'm trying to get the base colors down. What layer is this? That layer, okay. Does sound like double-edged sword, that idea. Yeah, I don't want to do any of the D&D prep on stream because I don't want to spoil it. But if I'm just doing NPC art, because I cannot promise drawing all the NPCs and drawing every little thing, but like the ones that you guys are really attached to, those ones I might be like, okay, I'll draw them if you guys want me to, and it could be fun. But I can't promise doing it. And it would just be the NPC art that's already like seen, so players would already know what the NPC looks like. It's just an optional thing I might look into. We'll see. The main goal is I am going to be, like, before I get to NPC art and anything like that, 'cause that one is, like, hugely optional. The main goal is getting the story done, the sessions prepped, the music prepped, the maps prepped. Those are going to be all prioritized before any sort of art. Is this the right layer? No, it's not. It's this layer. Ad start in 4 minutes. I think I yapped about everything I needed to yap about. I don't remember. I just feel goblin. D&D rant? Okay, that's only gonna work on homebrew games. I should clarify now that I'm doing the paid games, because I don't think I will share too much about the paid games. I don't know yet. I'm debating. But I probably won't. Anyway, the D&D rant, homebrew games, I play on Wednesdays with my friends. Let me think. They just are at Fairy Tale. That's the one I run for my friends, because in my home games, we take turns who DMs each week, right? So I DM Fairy Tale, and my friends DMs. Oh, what are all the games we play? Giant Slayer is one of Drew's. Kid Friendly is also one of Drew's. Drew likes to do them. Fry DMs Albion and what's the other one called? Albion and Destiny's Plan. And then I DM Fairy Tale. I think that's all our games. No, Stellar also DMs Goblins, but that's like very rare. But we switch out who DMs each week. My games get touched the least because one of the players in my games doesn't play every week. They play once a month, so it's really just if they can play or not. But, we got to play Fairy Tale last time, and one of the old player characters that left, because one of the players at that Fairy's been going for a while, because it's so rarely played. One of the players had left, and so we said their goodbyes to their NPC, and their NPC, like their PC character, was a little bit toxic. So I had to go make dinner. Have a good stream if don't catch you again. Okay, thanks for stopping in. Enjoy your dinner. But one of the player characters, their character was designed to be a little bit toxic and burnt down a house with them in it, right? It wasn't great. So when they said goodbye to this character, they were really mad at this character, right? But not the player. No one was mad at the player. The player did it with like, we all knew table conflict was a thing. It was really fun. But the player ended up not liking D&D and was like, you know what, guys? I think I'm done playing. I'm gonna do other stuff, right? And that's just how it goes, because she was just too busy. So, last session of Fairy Tail, they ran into that character again, because it's NPC mode. And now this character was climbing this mountain that they were supposed to be climbing. Because they don't know why they're climbing this mountain. They followed Cheshire, who said... Didn't say anything, but like he hinted towards the magic and pointed at the map at the mountain, and it magically hurt him for some reason. And they're like, what? 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 So they follow up this mountain, and they're going to the mountain. They're not up it yet. But they ran into the character Morgan, and she is not a good person from what they are assuming. It's very fun. And so they're currently going to start a combat with an old player character, which I thought was really fun. And again, I wouldn't do this if like there was any hurt feelings between the actual player and between the actual players about the person, but there was none. It's just fun, like, oh, cameo, hey, we know this character. This was a player at one point. It's really fun, and they were so excited. Like, I do a question of the day for my game, where before sessions start, there's a question of the day that you don't have to answer. You can just put in my DMs if you really wanted to, or could just not answer if you wanted to, right? And the one today, or last session, was, is there someone you're forgetting? And all of them were just like, this is a weird question compared to all the other questions. I don't have an answer for this. If there's someone I'm forgetting, I wouldn't know. And then they ran into Morgan and was like, oh! It was really funny. It was really, really funny. I live for players' reactions. It makes me so happy. Okay, that looks fine. That looks fine. Let's do another layer for these ones, because these ones don't move. And then I can send a picture to Mega and see if he likes it. And we can work on the YouTube video, because I am making an updated YouTube video. Before I get to drawing it, I have to edit the audio of it. So that's going to be boring, and I'm going to do it, though. I'm going to do it on stream. You guys are going to hear me stumble on my words and just pause and go, that was shit. Because that is how the recording goes. I want to play Deltarune and Under Mattel so badly. The fixation is fixating. Okay. Okay. Saving. And we're gonna export this one, because this one's already set right. Where's my mouse? Oh wait, I have a pen. Why am I using my mouse? Render animation. This is a GIF. And then we're gonna name this Whip 3 Resting. You're done with Undertale. It's just there's a small roadblock. Yeah, he's kind of short, isn't he? Sorry, that's rude. But no, I'll get past his fight. I will kill him, and then I will get to see the ending of Genocide and never have to do it again, and I will get to play Pacifist on my own time. What happened to the socks here? Where is this? What the heck? Okay, I'm just gonna refill those in because I don't know what happened there. Show some respect to Tumblr Sexy Man. You're right, he did win Tumblr Sexy Man. I should respect him a little bit more. Okay, I think that looks fine. Let me see. Oh, this one actually ends at frame 22. Why? Oh, because of how I did it. Guys, I'm dumb. Okay, now this should work. There we go. So, in case anyone wants to know how Krita works. I had this layer that I drew it on, right? Just the base blue layer that was already there, but it changes frames every time this changes. So I had different frames going and I didn't think about it. So all I did was make one layer that didn't change frames, just attach onto that layer. It saves time and effort. Okay, now let's look if this works right. All the way. If this doesn't flow right, I'm gonna cry. Okay, that's all good. Let me actually, there's one spot there. So this layer, I'm going to select it in the blue so I can see if anything doesn't overlap right. I'm going to unlock it and cover. Or not. What layer is doing this white? The skin. Okay, so it's actually just the jacket I have to fix. So this layer. Okay, now that should be good. What is going on? Oh, I selected the wrong brush. Okay. Undo all that, guys. This brush. Oh. This song chill? Yeah? Yeah? I wonder why. And now, let's see. Okay, saving that. And then now I have to change the frames down to 22 because this one does not go to 30. And I have to render this as well. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Okay, and this one is called Whip 4 Talking. Oh, by the way, Mega did pick the blur lines in the animation. These little animation frames. Okay, I gotta wait for Krita. These little animation frames, these ones, he did pick them. So I'll zoom in. These little lines that appear for a frame, he did pick them. I think they look good. It gives it a little bit of blur. You're like, look how fast he's going. Okay, now we save this, and then I'll write to Mega, I'll be like, hey, do this, and then this, and then this. Okay, guys, I'm sending it to Mega, and then we can move on to working on the YouTube video, and waiting for Mega to respond. Which means you guys are gonna hear my awful recording. Trust me, it's really bad. It just, there's so much stuttering. I'm like, nope, nope, nope. The face colors, let me know if you like them or want anything changed. If it's all good, I'll move on to shading. Okay. Keyboard back down. Okay, okay, okay. Do we have a category on Twitch for editing audio and videos? Oh, yeah, let me also pin some stuff, guys. I didn't do my pin message today. Just bear with me. You're gonna see it in chat, but I don't care. Okay, missions going on sale soon. And the indie YouTube video is here because I'm gonna be talking about it. Speaking of the D&D YouTube video, someone on Tumblr just messaged me about it, so I'll have to respond to that after stream. Okay, copy video link and put it here. There you go, guys. Now whenever I'm yapping and you're like, where are all these links? There you go. I hope that link actually works. I didn't check it. The Blue Sky one? It looks like it does. And I'll reblog that in like 30 minutes because 30 minutes is when that sale starts. If you don't know how to do stuff on VGen, you can just I'll be like, hey, I want to commission you in my Blue Sky DMs, and I'm like, here, I'll show you how to work VGen, because that's where the sale's going on. Okay, let me see if we have a category. That's what I was looking for. Video, maybe? Edit. Maybe I'll just do just chatting, just until I get to the art stage of it. Cause like, that's a thing, right guys? Let's do just chatting for a bit. I don't ever use that category. Okay, we're gonna turn this off. I'm gonna open up the Audacity, and I'm gonna make it so you guys can hear it. So we're gonna have something behind here also. Okay. Do this screen, and I don't actually have audio for this, so let's get audio application and Audacity. Should just chat more often. Probably. I yap a lot. I just don't think about it. Okay. I don't know how loud this is going to be for you guys. So I have an update. Oh, not loud. So I have an update. Shush, 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 shush. Let's try this. That's way too quiet now. The extremes are not working, guys. So I have an update. Because there's so many of you that reached out my DMs. That sound good, guys? Questions? Can you still tell me apart from the audio? Is it quiet enough? I don't know. I hope so. Wow, there's a lot of you. So I have an update. Okay, I can cut this right here. Right here, I think? Because there's so many of you. It's very quiet? Okay. Well, I'll turn up just a little bit. Because I do want you hearing it. Wow, there's a lot of you. Is that too loud? Or is that like... I have an update. Like, can you tell me apart from that? Or is that too much? Wow, there's a lot of you. So I have an update. Because there's many of... Right here. Okay. Wow, there's a lot of you. If it gets too confusing, I turn it down. So I have an update. Because there's so many of you that reached out my DMs. Or just for questions so quickly. Wait, did anybody hear that? Wait. What did I say? Because there's so many of you that reached out my DMs. Reached out my DMs? Because there's so many of you that reached out my DMs. I'm not re-recording it. So quickly. I'm going to host 3 games instead of 1. No promises how fast they get filled. They're all the same campaign because I don't think I can host 3 different games and have them good quality, and I'm not going to provide something I'm not willing to pay for. Okay, huge gap of time right here. Let's cut that. They're all the same campaign. Oh, okay, because I was re-recording. Okay, so let's see how this one sounds. They're all the same campaign, but different players will change the story based on the dip. Okay, bye. And I'm doing the same campaign setting because I don't think I can host. Wait. They're all the Code of the day. Bug Goblin. Gobber. There we go. They're all the same campaign, but different players will change the story based on your actions and your backstories. And I'm doing the same campaign setting because I don't think I can host 3 different campaign settings and have them all be good quality. And I don't want to provide something I'm not willing to pay for. Okay, I think I like that take better than the first take. Where did this one start? I'm not willing to pay for. Okay, this starts here, so that's the end. They're all the same campaign. Yeah, leap. Deleted. No promises how fast they get filled. They're all the same campaign, but different players will change the story based on your actions and your backstories. And I'm doing the same campaign setting because I don't think I could host 3 different campaign settings and have them all be good quality. And I don't want to provide something I'm not willing to pay for. And there's a break, and I don't want that break to be so long because of ADHD. So, I did forget in the last video, but the campaign setting is kind of important. It's Pirates sort of treasure hunting campaign. You can hear me click my mouse every time, and that's what I'm trying to cut out. Is kind of important. It's Pirates sort of treasure hunting campaign. Heavily inspired from Treasure Planet, but like I didn't. Or maybe it's me taking a breath because I'm talking too much. It's just the fun of pirates on a ship. Nope, that's my mouse button. Pirates on a ship. It can warp to be more about exploration. It can. Me stumbling. Okay, let's try this. It can warp to be more about exploration and treasure hunting, or for the hunting sea monsters. Then I'm gonna put more sea monsters in there. I'll make shorts advertising more about I'm turning down the music a bit just because it's making it hard for me to concentrate what I'm doing. As much as I love Death by Glamour because it is my favorite song in there, I need to turn it down just a bit. We'll try that. Where was I at? Okay, I don't want to cut that much, but I do want to cut the clickies. I see monsters in there. Okay. For this bit, I do have a visual in my head of me dumping a bunch of sea monsters into the ocean. Then I'm gonna put more sea monsters in there. So, I'm gonna draw that. Heavily inspired from Treasure Planet, but like, I didn't go the same route. Zoned out for a long time. Where was I at? Right here, maybe? And I'm doing the same campaign settings. No, this is way early. It's okay. Campaign settings and have them all be good quality. And I don't want to provide something I'm not willing to pay for. So, Mettaton, we know you're a star, but not right now. He's the best! But we're a little busy right now, boy. And I'm doing the same campaign settings because I don't think I can host 3 different campaign settings and have them all be good quality. And I don't want to provide something I'm not willing to pay for. So, I did forget in the last video, but the campaign setting is kind of important. It's Pirates sort of treasure hunting campaign. Heavily inspired from Treasure Planet, but like, I didn't go the same route with the big reveal. It's just the fun of Pirates on a ship. It can be more about exploration and treasure hunting, or if you prefer the hunting sea monsters, then I'm gonna put more sea monsters in there. Okay, that's all good. Give myself a second, because I like to like pause and be like, okay, that's good. I know when I hear the sea monsters being dumped in the water, it's all good. I'll make shorts advertising more about the campaign setting, but if you really want to read it, there's a link in the Roll20. I'll make shorts advertising more about the campaign, but if you really want to read it, there's a link to the Roll20. Oh, shit, where was I? Here? I'll make short. Yeah, so we're cutting this one. There. I'll make shorts advertising more about the campaign, but if you really want to read it, there's a link to the Roll20. The 3 different games I will run will be on Saturday, 3 p.m. Mountain Time, which was the original time, and now Tuesdays, 11 a.m. Mountain Time, and let's put these together a little bit more. So not as much, but a little bit closer. So. To the Roll20. The 3 different games I will run will be on Saturday, 3 p.m. Mountain Time, which was the original time, and now Tuesdays, 11 a.m. Mountain Time, and Fridays, 5 p.m. Mountain Time. I can also send you conversions and Discords if you just hit me up. So far, okay, and then click here, and click this. Get that mouse click. Fucking mouse clicks. PM Mountain Time. I can also send you and then we can do this really thing, because I'm gonna make myself smaller. I can also send you conversions and Discords if you just hit me up. So far, the player count is 3 out of 4 players on Saturday, 1 out of 4 players on Tuesday, and 0 players on Fridays. And actually, that might have just changed. I'm just gonna write a visual. I'm not gonna re-record that. I'm just gonna write a visual bit. Scratch off the 1 and make it a 2, I think, on Tuesdays. But let me double check. I'm pretty sure that changed this morning. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's gonna change this because all they have to do is fill out the consent sheet, and if they're all good, they'll be in the game. So far, the player count is 3 out of 4 players on Saturday, 1 out of 4 player on Tuesday, 2 out of 4 on Tuesday, 0 players on Fridays, and that. Can I like? Guys, bear with me. On Saturday, 1 out of 4 player on Tuesday, 0 players on Friday. Let's try this again. 4 players on Saturday. 1 out of 4 2 out of 4 people on Tuesday. And 0 players. There we go. Take 2. Let's see if we can get this to work. Because if I don't have to make a confusing thing, I will. And then we affect noise reduction. Okay, because I'm cutting out my fan. That's what I'm doing there. Let's mute this one. 2 out of 4 people on Tuesday. So let's try. Can I do this? So far, the player count is 3 out of 4 players on Saturday. 2 out of 4 people on Tuesday. I think that flow's okay if I get the timing right. So let's cut all this nonsense that we don't need. Oh, I just cut too much. Shit. Undo. Cut this. Cut this. And then, can I lift this? Split kit? Okay, let's try to... Can I get that down? And then put this in replace? Let's hear this. 3 out of 4 players on Saturday. 2 out of 4 people. 1 out of 4 player on... Oh, shit. Let's try that again. So far, the player count is 3 out of 4 on Fridays. Okay, that should be good. No one can tell, right? So far, the player count is 3 out of 4 players on Saturday, 2 out of 4 people on Tuesday, and 0 players on Fridays. Yeah, that sounds just fucking fine. That sounds great. Oh yeah, the other audio. Yeah, I forgot. So far, the player count is 3 out of 4 players on Saturday, 2 out of 4 people on Tuesday, and 0 players on Fridays. And that's without me. And that is without me posting about it. But I do talk a lot on my Twitch, but we're not done bringing that up, guys. And that's without me posting about the new times. So if you're interested in any of those, hit me up. And then there's a gap of time here, because I like to look at the script and be like, and then read, you know? Hit me up. Also for the Discord, if you try to hit me up there, also for the Discord. Right up, hit me up there, I stutter. I know this. Also for the Discord. Okay, and then we do this, and then we can listen to how this sounds. Hear my own recording gives me such an ick. I don't know how you do it. Oh, I get ick with hearing my voice, and I don't, like, some days it's okay, some days it's bad. Today it's okay, or else I probably wouldn't be doing this live. I'd probably be like, that's bad. But today I'm okay hearing it, and it's definitely a learning curve when I first started recording my voice, listening back to it, and being okay hearing me stutter, and all the little extra things where I'm like, bleh, 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 right? It took a bit, but after recording a few videos, I'm a little bit better about it, which I haven't recorded a ton of videos like this. The D&D one's really the biggest one I did an audio for, but like, with the art fight ones, I have the little intro that's like, hey, this isn't my character. It took me forever. That took so many takes because I was so nitpicky with it that I finally was just like, you know what? Why am I perfecting this? It's just my voice. Let it be bad. People can understand I have a bad voice. And then also, like, with Twitch streaming, I Twitch stream and record me recording, like, playing games, right? And I've been editing those, so it's really built up my tolerance to hearing my own voice, being like, this is my voice. I don't hear it this way, but this is my voice. You know? It's really weird. So if you're interested in any of those, hit me up. Also, for the Discord, if you try to hit me up there, and it won't let you without friending me, that's okay, I'll just accept your friend request. I'm also opening the answering questions here or in my DMs. Why did I sing that? I'm also opening the answering questions here or in my DMs. I'm also opening answering questions. I think I thought that immediately after recording it. I'm also opening the answering questions here or in my DMs. Oh, maybe I was reading. Maybe I was reading the next line and then I was like, wait, that was sung. I need to re-record it. I'm also opening the answering questions here or in my DMs. Yeah, I think I was reading. I'm also answering questions. I'm also opening. No, I don't want to listen all the way from the beginning. Over here, over here. I'm also opening the answering questions. Okay, we're gonna cut all of this. Oh yeah, that's the weirdest feeling, hearing your own voice differently than others. Yeah, because I hear it, like, a little bit deeper, I think, than Okay, I'll just accept your friend request. Yeah, I think I hear my own voice a little bit deeper than this. And so when I hear it, I'm just like, whoa, that's my voice? That's my voice? And, like, it's weird. That's okay, I'll just accept your friend request. But, like, maybe it'll make me actually pay attention to my voices and get better at voice acting for D&D. That'd be cool. That's okay, I'll just accept your friend request. I'm also opening the answering questions here or in my DMs. Okay, cool. Everyone is self-critical at times. Everyone is their own worst critic about, like, anything, really. If you're if you're full of yourself, I think you're lying, really. If I can manage to filter. Okay. And this is where I'm transparent about the Medicaid stuff, which I'm, like, as I said yesterday, I'm so awkward about recording when it's about my actual health. Like, on stream, I don't care about sharing my health stuff. I have issues, I know that. And it's, like, a pure stubbornness pride shit in me that I'm, like, I was independent, and now I can't do it. So, like, it's not really I'm upset that I'm upset I have it, don't get me wrong. But, like, now that I'm, like, whenever I talk about my health issues, and it's actually a recorded thing, I'm like, I don't know. It feels weird to talk about, you know? Because I'm like, I'm fine, I have health issues, that's just how it goes, can't work, and I'm transparent about that. But it still just feels weird to record about. So it's always so weird. Self-conscious? A little bit, but more so of, I'm okay sharing I have health issues. I've talked about it with my friends, I talk about it with people, like, it's just part of my life now. But then, like, talking about it, I always feel like, I think it's the pride thing where, like, I don't want people to fucking pity me. I've got health issues. That's just kind of how it is. I'm dealing with it. I can't work right now, which fucking sucks. But like, well, the biggest thing is I can't drive, and that pisses me off because I'm like, come on. But I'm working on figuring out with my doctor, and I've been feeling a little bit more helpful because we found one thing that we think's wrong with me, which I'm not gonna go into detail yet until it's confirmed, because I don't like to be like, oh, we think I have this, and it's something else. For someone who also has health issues, it feels like you're trauma dumping almost. Yeah, that's kind of the feeling where I'm like, I feel like I'm just trauma dumping on you guys. I'm like, no, it's just a part of my life. It's just something I'm dealing with, you know? And like, I also know how important it is to hear about other people with health issues, because like, for me, when I first got health issues, because I used to be super healthy before like a big event in my life, right? So before I had health issues, when I first started happening, it was so helpful to me to see other people going through health issues and be like, this is how I deal with it. It just gave me a lot of hope. So like, that's another reason why I'm like, I'm just gonna be transparent with it, because like, you know, you can bond over that stuff with people. We're like, yeah, it fucking sucks, but here we are, we're doing our thing, like going down the road, and it's fine, and it's livable, you know? And like, when my first, like, it was just a lot of help for me, you know? Anyway, I'm editing, I'm doing things.
I'm opening to answer questions here, or in my DMs. If I can manage to fill 3 tables, then that means it would cover the amount I need to make for Medicaid. If I can manage to...
Some can feel it being a bit much, others might find it empowering. People are people, yeah. And it's like, if I get people that hate on me for having health issues, I think they need to self-reflect, really? Because it's like, I'm going to talk about it. That's just what it is. If people don't like it, people don't like it. I'm like, fair enough. It's just kind of, like, I lost friends that didn't want to hang out with me anymore because I was so, they used a word, I can't remember, but like, not a burden, but like, it was hard to accommodate for me, and I was like, imagine living with it, dude. Okay.
I'm also opening to answer questions here.
And I just kind of figured out who my real friends were, you know?
Fill 3 tables, then that means it would cover the amount I need to make for Medicaid. If I can manage to... if I can manage to fill 3 tables...
Wait, no, listen to that again. That's awful, I'm sorry. Nah, it's not a really big deal anymore. Like, they weren't the best people. They clearly were very selfish.
That means it would cover...
But, like, I don't hold it against them. You know, it's just like, yeah, fine, okay. I don't really care anymore. I'm just like, you know what? I've got my friends, and if you can't deal with the fact I do have to sometimes be like, hey, I can't go to that movie with you because now I'm stuck in bed today, then I guess that's on you, because I really, like, if I was in your shoes, and I said that to someone, like, if I was in other shoes, is what I'm trying to say. If I was in their shoes, and they canceled on me because of health issues, I would be like, oh, that fucking sucks, you want to reschedule, you know? Well, their response was, okay, you are too much, and I'm like, seriously? You know? So it's just like, I really can't understand their point of view is all. If they're real friends, they would try to adjust. Yeah, my real friends do adjust. My homebrew game on Wednesdays, those are my friends. We have 7 players. No, wait, 6 players now. One of them caused a lot of issues, and we lost a player because she really hated on another person. It was really weird. But yeah, like, you look at who your real friends are, because it's like, if you can't put up with a small schedule change or a cancellation and just go without me, because I'm okay with my friends do that. I let them do that for the Mario movie, and the entire time they were just like, man, I wish you were there. And I was like, that's so sweet. But was it good? And they're like, yeah, but we're not spoiling it. We're gonna watch it with you later. It was really cute. But yeah, it's so weird. Which I think Chris Pratt should not have been Mario. Let's not get into that. The fact they don't understand well enough to say something like that is a blessing. I wouldn't wish health problems on anyone. I know! I wouldn't want anyone to go through health issues. It fucking sucks, but like, how people react to it on the outside point of view, I'm just like, could you imagine it being your problem? If you think it's a burden on you, imagine how hard it is for the person with it.
If I can manage to fill 3 tables, then that means it would cover the amount I need to make for Medicaid. If I can manage to... if I can manage to fill 3 tables, that means it would cover the amount I need to make for Medicaid.
Okay, that's a good take. Which also I think is so stupid that Medicaid's now requiring me to make a certain amount of money, because I'm like, I'm trying to figure it out.
If
I was already trying to figure out my health and that, and now I'm like, I have to make money in order to figure out my own fucking health? Okay.
If I can manage to fill 3 tables, that means it would cover the amount I need to make for Medicaid. Which would be super cool.
Let's cut like this.
Medicaid. Which would be super cool. I talked about that in the last video's ending.
Let's just go immediately too, because I don't want to.
Medicaid. which would be super cool. I talked about that in the last video.
Okay, that's a little much, actually.
I am running.
And again, I'm always an honesty person. Oh, Doodle does commissions? Queenie does commissions? You guys know that? They're going on sale in like 10 minutes! They're going on sale! Okay. Sorry. I'll stop making noise.
The amount I need to make for Medicaid, which would be super cool. I talked about that in the last video's ending, but
yeah, ads start in 1 minute, by the way, guys.
cover the amount I need to make for Medicaid, which would be super cool. I talked about that in the last video's ending, but I want to be transparent. I am running paid games so that I can cover this payment. But if I'm able to run,
Okay, let's do that where I stumbled.
this payment. But if I'm able to fill all 3 games, tables,
You can hear me regret saying games right here, but I'm gonna cut that.
payment. But if I'm able to fill all 3 tables, that means I don't have to go back to the coffee shop and I can fill way more time into world building because that's way more fun.
It's way more fun, and also just, it means I wouldn't be pushing my health, but I was like, not really wanting to say that in the video, because I was like, I don't want to be pitied. So I don't
That's way
know.
more fun. And of course, I want to put the
I'll probably, like, maybe I'll write it, and that way it's a written thing and I don't have to fucking say it.
And of course, I want to put the money back into the games as much as I can. I want to keep the fun dynamic lighting. And of course, I want to put the money back into the game.
Wait, where was I? Here?
And of course, I want to put the money back into the games as much as I can. I want to keep the fun dynamic lighting. And of course, I want to put the money back into the game as much as I can.
Okay, I think it does flow better there, unfortunately, because this one has better emphasis on things. Where does it start? Here? Let's try this.
And of course, I want to put the money...
Yeah, okay, let's see how that flows, because the timing of it.
That's way more fun. And of course, I want to put the money back into the game as much as I can because it makes it worth paying for. But I want to keep the fun dynamic. One of the things I want to pay for
There, right, okay. I said but, and was like, there's no but there. But's the wrong word there.
paying for. One of the things I want to pay for is the fun dynamic lighting on Roll 20. Right now, my cousin pays for it, but I'd like to pay for it myself. I want to keep the fun dynamic lighting on Roll 20.
Okay, I think I can cut the cousin paying for it. I am super grateful to him, and I will never shut about how grateful I am to him, but like,
More worth paying for.
I don't want to have the video too long at all. Is this a stumble?
I'm looking
Yeah.
worth paying for. I want to keep the fun dynamic lighting on Roll 20, which the money would go towards. I'm looking into
Which the money goes towards.
I want to keep the fun dynamic lighting on Roll 20, which the money would go towards. I'm looking into D&D Beyond just for...
I don't know anything about D&D Beyond. I should say that. I've never used it, but I will be researching it.
I want to keep the fun dynamic lighting on Roll 20, which the money would go towards. I'm looking into D&D Beyond just for sharing the books with my players, but I have to research that a bit because I don't...
Let's put that a little bit closer.
But I have to research that a bit because I don't currently use it and currently don't own anything on it. So I have to make sure it's worth it for...
Problem is, I have ADHD. Everything must be very close together.
don't own anything on it. So I have to make sure it's worth it for DM and player.
Plus, I just think it saves time in the video.
If I can also...
What? Who's this?
If I can...
Why? Why is this here? Mood, yeah.
If I fill all 3 tables quickly and I don't have to go back to the coffee shop, it also means I have time to make art asset
I can't repeat that, but I really don't care.
and player. If I fill all 3 tables quickly and I don't have to go back to the coffee shop, it also means I have time to make art assets. I'm an artist. So, like, art
Okay, I gotta draw the most feral pose for this line right here.
I'm an artist.
I'm just gonna draw myself like that goblin stance I love to draw.
So, like, art of NPCs and custom-made maps and so many fun things that would be pretty to look at and fun to have, but I won't be able to do unless I can fill a bunch of tables.
And I can't promise that always. It'll just be special occasions. Queen artist? Yeah! Queen artist! Sorry. But yeah, commissions are on sale in a minute. In a minute, they'll be on sale, guys.
And fun to have, but I won't be able to do unless I can fill a bunch of tables. But it'd be pretty cool if I could add those. And I can't promise them.
And can be much closer to that. There's a gap here. Why?
Need to look at and fun to have.
Okay, we can cut that as well.
Look at and fun to have, but I won't be able to do unless I can fill those tables. But it'd be pretty cool if I could add those, and I can't.
I'm noticing a thing I do with my recordings. I don't have a problem with as much. I have a problem with saying and but every other word.
Look at and fun to have, but I won't be able to do unless I can fill those tables. But it'd be pretty cool if I could add those, and I can't promise those, especially at first.
With how you do that, just feel like pulling the blinds. With how I do what? What part? Wait. You mean where I do this? Where I pull it down?
But it'd be pretty cool if I could add those, and I can't promise those, especially at first. But I'd love to be able to do it. That'd be.
I'm just opening the window to see the light, and the light is commissions are on sale. It's just the art program is behind the Audacity.
But it'd be pretty cool if I could add those, and I can't promise those, especially at first. But I'd love to be able to do it. That'd be so much fun.
Do this.
So much fun. And like, if I filled 3 tables, that means I could put way more into the game. I think I already said that.
I did already say that one. I'm stuck on the script here. Because there are certain points where I look at the script, and other times where I'm like, I'm just fucking talking. And I have to cut so many just fucking talkings out. As I said, the very first D&D video that I made, I'll pull it up on the screen. I don't know how long it is now, but the original take of it was an hour long. And I had to be like, no, that's not gonna work. No one's going to watch an hour-long video about me rambling on how things will work. And now it's 11 minutes. So I did quite a feat actually scripting it, because I wasn't gonna script it at first. So I was like, here's my bullet points of what I need to cover. And I followed that, because that's how I used to give, like, school presentations. So I was like, that's probably fine, right? So I did bullet points and was like, okay, let's just talk. It was an hour long. So I sat down, listened to the recordings, was like, what's actually important in the video? And cut the campaign setting without thinking about it, because that's why there's no campaign setting in this video at all. Nobody knows what this video is about. Well, okay, everybody knows what the video is about. It's about D&D. Everybody's interested in D&D. But the campaign setting is pirates. I just didn't fucking say that in the video. Have you thought about getting an art degree? I don't have the money to go to any sort of college or anything. I have considered it because when I was in high school, there was an open position in a college, and I really wanted to do it because they would have allowed students like me in high school to go do it. But my parents my parents are super against college, right? And they're super against art. Like, they're okay with me having art as a hobby. They hated it with anything I actually did. So I was always just going to get a job and move out. But, like, I'm out of their house. I don't have to ever go with their rules again. So I might. When does this class end? About 15 minutes ago. Yeah. Financial aid dude can cover all tuition sometime. Ooh. I might look into it because, like, I do adore art, and I've talked about it a bit with Art Fight, with my learning compositions and learning different framing of art and stuff like that. So I might look into it someday. I don't know yet. I don't currently have... I have to make an income right now, so I have to figure that out first. And then maybe I'll figure out if I want to do college on top, because college is a lot of work. But it'd be so cool to do. But yeah, this video was not scripted. Now it's 11 minutes because that's what scripting does, guys. You have to script your videos or else they're going to be an hour long.
So much fun. And remember, feedback is so...
Where the fuck was I on this?
At those. And I can't promise those, especially at first. But I'd love to be able to do it. That'd be so much fun. And remember, feedback is so important, as this is my first time running paid games. And like, I've
run 11 years of DMing, but this is my first time doing paid games, so I want to be transparent with that. Noted. In this case, literally.
As this is my first time running paid games. And like, I ran games for 11 years, but they're all for friends. And feedback, and remember...
I'm gonna work. Where am I going with this? Okay.
Remember.
Right here. So 2224 is where that is.
And feedback, and remember, feedback is so important.
Okay, right here, let's try this.
Feedback is so important.
What? What the fuck did I cut?
And feedback.
Try this.
And remember, feedback is so important, as this is my first time running paid games. I'll be taking all the feedback that I get and try to make the best experience I can for you. I ran 11 years of... I have DM for 11 years, but there's always room to improve.
Okay, what I did there, I see what I did. I rambled, and then I was like, no, that is important to include, so I went back with my own brain and was like, how do I phrase this better?
And, like, I ran game...
Okay, 224-ish.
And remember...
Here. Right here. And we can do this.
It's so much fun. And remember...
I think that's decent, actually.
So much fun. And remember, feedback is so important, as this is my first time running paid games.
Okay, the music once again. Where is it? Oh, just for a little bit. Trying to keep it there. Let's just skip this one. It's too intense. This one's cute. Full-time students qualifying for Medicaid if their income and household size meet their state low-income guidelines. I might look into it. I might. We'll see. It would be cool, but I don't know.
It's so much fun. And remember, feedback is so important, as this is my first time running paid games. I'll be taking all the feedback that I get and try to make the best experience I can for you. I have DM for 11 years, but there's always room to improve. I just want to be transparent with all of this. I don't like holding secrets. I don't like...
Okay, this can cut right here.
I don't like holding secrets. I don't like being like, oh, let me try to weasel my...
We can do this, I think.
Let me try to weasel my way out of things. I don't like doing that. I'd rather just be transparent and honest. I'd rather just be transparent and honest. I'd rather just be...
Let's try this.
I'd rather just be transparent and honest. I'd rather just be transparent and honest. I don't like doing that. I'd rather just be transparent and honest.
I was like making sure that's loud, right?
It's easier on everyone, right?
I think I just cut that.
It's easier on everyone, right? And like, I'm not trying to guilt trip anyone into play.
That's another thing. I don't want people to feel like they have to do this because they're like, oh, this is a sick little goblin. No, don't fucking do that. Play if you want to. It's a luxury expense.
Transparent and honest. And like, I'm not trying to guilt trip. And like, I'm not trying to guilt trip anyone into playing. Just play if you want to. It's a luxury expense. Make sure you can afford it. Luxury expense. Make sure you can afford it. It's fun.
I think I'm just gonna cut the it's fun.
Just play if you want to. It's a luxury expense. Make sure you can afford it. Also, payment is now handled through Ko-fi because I was originally going to use Start Playing, but...
Okay, this bit I did talk about yesterday, but Start Playing also charges players. I knew they charged... Okay, I guess you're gonna hear it anyway, so I'm just gonna shut my fucking mouth.
Payment is now handled through Ko-fi because I was originally going to use Start Playing, but researching it some more, it charges play...
Okay, cutting this. Sorry.
Researching it some more, it charges players an extra cost, which I didn't know about. They already charged DMs a percentage, which I was fine playing with. They already charged DMs a percentage.
I said playing instead of paying.
They already charged DMs a percentage, which I was fine playing with. They already charged DMs a percentage, which
Okay, let's do this.
They already charged DMs a percentage, which I was fine paying, but I don't know. Why they charge players.
Okay, that's fine. Do like this, I think so.
But I don't know. I was fine paying, but I don't know why they charge players also. It feels a little crummy, and I don't like it for now. I'm gonna research some more, and I might go back to it. But for now, I'm gonna use Ko-fi instead.
The reason I was going to Start Playing was because it was supposed to manage players for me better, so I could manage and be like, the payments are all gone through. It just means now I have to do more work, really, on my side.
Go back to it. But for now, I'm gonna use Ko-fi instead. Since I didn't find it. For now, I'm gonna use Ko-fi instead. Since I Since I didn't find any players through Start Playing, I'm not breaking their rules. Instead. Since I didn't find any players through Start Playing, I'm not breaking their rules either. I'm going to research them some more and see about it. But if I'm new using Ko-fi, I can offer different payment plans for It'll still be the same cost. But if I'm new using Ko-fi, I can offer different payment plans for players as well. It'll still be the same cost, just different plans. All that's in the description. It would still be the same. In the description, there's a link to a document. Just different plans. In the description, there's a link to a document explaining this better. And feel free to ask questions. Same cost, just different.
Like this.
It'll be the same cost, just different plans. In the description, there's a link to a document explaining this better. And feel free to ask questions.
If anyone wants to doc now, I can send that in the chat. I do not care.
Explaining this better. And feel free to ask questions. The price is still $5 US an hour, typically 3 hours unless for special occasions, and session zeros are free. If you're interested, hit me up.
I also thought about doing a wait list for people if there's enough traction, but like if you really, really want in on a certain time and it's all full. But I'm gonna wait until things are full before I'm like, do you guys want to do a wait list? Even, you know, because, like, you might be waiting forever because I'm playing games and there's no promise anyone leaves. But it would be, like, that guarantee of if someone leaves, I would hit you up first and give you a few days to respond. And then if you don't respond, I go to the next person on the wait list.
And session zeros are free. If you're interested, hit me up. Then I'll go over rules with you, and then the consent sheets, and then your character, or just answer questions. I am down for teaching new players how to...
I plan on, like, piling everything on top of each other here in the video.
Hit me
like,
up, then I'll go...
I would put a little me there, and then it shows... The first thing, then the second thing, and the third thing just piled on top of each other.
Hit me up. Then I'll go over rules with you, and then the consent sheets, and then your character, or just answer questions.
Yeah.
I am down for teaching new players how to play still. Always gonna welcome new players. I love new players. Let me drag you into my hobbies.
Everyone should play D&D. I love it, okay? I love tabletop RPGs. Play them, they're fun.
I have the option to schedule one-on-one VCs with me to create your character as well. I have the option to schedule one.
Where was I?
Let me drag you into my hobbies.
Okay, that's fine.
I have the option to schedule one-on-one VCs with me to create your character as well. I have the option.
Okay.
I have the option to schedule one-on-one VCs with me to create your character as well. Just hit me up and.
So the actual options are, if a player wants to make the character on their own, I do allow that, as long as I see you roll your stats. Or you can choose the standard array and I just don't sit down with you when you make a character. I do need to see the character sheet before session 0. And then, for me sitting down and doing it with you, you just have to, like, I try to ask and be like, which one do you want? And we just schedule it. I've got a few players scheduled now that are supposed to sit down with me.
Always gonna welcome new players. I love new players. Let me drag you into my hobbies. I have the option to schedule one-on-one VCs with me to create your character as well. Just hit me up in DMs if you're interested in playing, and I'll let you know about that.
I think I said the important stuff for the new games in the beginning, so if anyone clicks off at this point, I don't blame them.
Thanks for watching. I'm very excited to get to do this, and I appreciate all of you so far. I'm gonna try my best to make this something worth playing and worth paying for, because I'm gonna try my best to make this something worth playing and worth paying for, because, like, I don't want to just steal your money.
I don't like doing that. I don't like to. I've said it many times. I have the option to tip me for streams and stuff, but, like, you can get a commission instead. Make me work for it. Like, I'll earn it. Get something out of your money.
Something worth playing.
Okay, where did I do it?
I'm gonna try my best to make this something worth playing and worth paying for, because, like, I don't want to just steal your money.
Like this?
So far, I'm gonna do my best to make this something worth playing and worth paying for. That's fun to explore and fun to do, and I like. That's fun to explore and fun to do, and I'm gonna have fun doing it, but I also want you to have fun. I also want you to have fun, more so, because you're paying for it. And I'm never going to shy away from the fact you are paying for this. And I'm never going to shy away from the fact you are paying for this. And I appreciate you. And I appreciate you that are paying for this so much. And I'm going to try my best to make them fun. Thanks for being interested. Thanks for being interested.
Thanks for
being
being
so interested. Thanks for being here. I will.
All this bit's gonna be like at the end, I think.
So fun.
It's so rambly.
interested. Thanks for being here. I will be live on Twitch as usual. I will be doing my art things.
Yep, that's what I do. Art things and Twitch.
I will be live on Twitch as usual. I will be doing my art things. Oh, also, if you made it this far, art commissions are going on sale soon. Look out for that.
Oh, you guys don't already know that.
Things. Oh, also, if you made it this far, art commissions are going on sale soon. Look out for that post. Bye!
Yeah, I think it's fine. Commissions are on sale now, guys! The time's already here! Every blog! They on sale now. So now, yay! Okay, let me open up Shotcut. Woo! Commission sale! Woo! Don't feel pressured to get anything. I understand if you cannot. But like, if you want my art and you've been eyeing it, it's 20% off right now. This is also so I can get verified on VGen because I never did. I keep posting, like, doing commissions and not being like, oh, you have to pay on VGen. I just kind of go, sure, I'll do them. And I probably should be more forceful, be like, guys, I'm going to try to use VGen as my main commission platform. But, like, it's fine. Just, I'd like to do commissions either way. It's like, you know, I'm going to figure it out how I want to do it because I might do the VGen thing, I might not. Where's my Shotcut? Oh. I found it. I just dumb. Okay. I was checking my Discord because the goblin chat was going off and I was making sure it wasn't nothing I needed to respond to right now. I'll probably read it later. Okay. I get comfy in my spot. I open Shotcut. I'm gonna stay on the just chatting until I move to the actual art section. Okay. This is the program I use for editing. It's called Shotcut. It's not the best, but it's free. Let me go to my folders. I'm on my other monitor. Oh, I forgot a very important step. I need to export this audio. Yeah, that's all good. Okay, now that that's exported, I can close this. Okay. And now I get the bot D&D because that's what I named it. We're on the wrong video thing because I was making shorts last. How do I... Video mode. Custom. YouTube. Oh, wait! I forgot! There's a little thing I'm doing at the beginning of this video, so I actually can't do that yet. We're gonna grab... What did I name it? In? No, this is a song. Don't fucking listen to that. I hate my songs. EA Sport. What the fuck's EA Sports? I don't remember what I named it. I was gonna have an intro of me reading all the things, but I don't remember if I saved it. Oh wait, no, here it is. Okay, so the way this is going to work is we're going to have a whole bunch of audio things. And we're taking all this. And this can go on the top one. But we gotta mute this one at first because I'm not going to be using that right now. We're going to take each comment I read. Because everyone gets the goblin voice. Nobody gets a unique voice here. Okay. We did the wrong one. This one. Do this and cut this. A lot of people comment that same thing. I was looking at, oh, okay. It was very sweet that how many people were commenting just to boost it. Oh, someone's here. Give me a second. Sorry about that. My aunt walked in and was like, "Hey, I'm gonna be home to make dinner." I'm like, I can make dinner. It's not a big deal. I'm gonna be here. Hi Roo! How you doing? How you bug out? I'm doing good. Today I'm working on a video for the YouTube, so let me turn down music because it's making my ears hurt. Sorry guys, I am very noise sensitive. Everything gets down to 0. Yeah. So the D&D video that I made about hosting paid games now kind of popped off, so I got a lot of people like interested. So I'm making the updated video because it hasn't even been a week and I've already got people trying to fill these tables up. I've got 3 people on Saturday, 2 people on Tuesday. Well, one's not fully confirmed. They have to fill out the consent sheet, but they were okay with all the rules. So it's as long as the consent sheet is they're okay with like the pirate themes, usually it's fine, you know? Because like with the consent sheets, there are the few ones that I'm like, I can't avoid these in this campaign setting, but they're there, so I can't. It's like a yes or no, or you can wait for the next game. So unless those affect them, then they should be in the game. I'm super tempted to join in, but holy shit, I can be difficult. Need more bug. It is paid, so it's $5 an hour, typically 3 hours for each session, and it's a weekly session. So if you see the post, you can look into it more if you want to. I'm gonna try my best to keep everyone on track on the D&D thing. Sorry, I'm losing my train of thought because now I'm thinking about dinner. Because I'm like, what am I making for dinner? Because I'm supposed to make a pasta. I'm like, do I want to make that pasta or a different pasta? Because I'm supposed to make pasta as a side dish, and I was like, But it is a paid game. It is weekly. It is open to new players. It is open to anyone who wants to join. There's the rules. There's the consent sheets that you go through with me in DMs once you. So how it works? You DM me. I tell you more about it if you ask questions, and then I'll be like, here's the rules and the consent sheet if you want to confirm your spot at the table. And then if that's all good, your spot's confirmed at the table. You're at the table. Doodle, I was out and it was raining and I found a snail. Have you ever held snail? I have not held a snail, but I have watched snails go across. I used to have a garden box with flowers in it, and they went across that, which was super cute and fun. But what I'm working on now is I'm working on the video for that. Because there's an update being like, I have more times available now because so many people were interested, which I appreciate all of you so much. And I hope I deliver good. I hope it's good and fun and everybody has a blast. That is kind of the goal. We don't want a video, we want an audio track. They're so derp, they're so cute. Also, ads start in like 30 seconds. I wasn't here to warn it, I don't think. Or maybe I was and I didn't register. So, good luck in ads! I keep adding video tracks. I don't want more video tracks. I'll probably need them, so I'm gonna keep them. But like, I don't want more. I want audio tracks. That's a video track. Oh, also commissions are in sale, everybody. Yippee, yippee, I said that earlier, but then I really want BRB, so. This is gonna sound like chaos, I bet. It's actually so cute. I love the goblin voice so much. You guys can't hear it. Let me get you an audio thing. Okay, we're gonna turn down the music for you just so you guys can hear this. It's actually so cute. It's not what I'm going for. I'm probably gonna pace it better, but like, it's so fun. It'd be really funny just because time zones is the last thing said, but we'll see. I just want to keep it that mesh of goblin noises. I'm debating it. Love the time zones being the last thing said. It's so good. Okay, sorry about the noise about the shortcut going backwards. It's making me so happy. I just love how it sounds. I think I'm gonna keep it that way. Where everyone's just talking over each other like that. That's kind of how it felt like. I woke up and it was all sorts of comments I was responding to, which I really appreciated again. And I hope they're good and fun. You're with me in the dark. I actually think I'm going to mute this while I'm not pressing play. When I press play, unmute it, so you guys don't have to hear that rewind noise. Because I know that gets to some people. I'm some people. The rewind noise is annoying. Yeah, I was kind of worried not having enough audios, but I think we're good. I think I'm actually going to layer some more, like here-ish, so that one ends, another starts, so that there's not so much at just the beginning. That should be good. And then we'll put that one here. So, we're gonna hear how this sounds now. I'm going to pause the music if I can. And then we're gonna unmute this, and I'm gonna bounce off good stream. Okay, thanks for stopping in! Eat butt ads. So I need to see more Butt Queenie, because design is super cute. Also is like stylish, those wings are wow. I'll show it off after I play this little audio bit. I love the time zones being the last thing said! We're keeping that. That's what's gonna happen. I love it. 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 Okay, let me save this as D&D update. Actually, I think I have pro DMing as one. We're just gonna save over it because I won't need to make that again. And then we're gonna do this and do that. The Butt Queenie commissions are installed also. Butt Queenie designs here. It's also in my Discord if anyone wants it. I think I threw it in there. I'm currently working on the PNG, but like it's kind of back burner to get that done because I'm working more on the D&D stuff. But the PNG, I'm working on this. This is in the back burner though, is what I'm saying. So I will eventually just be the bug constantly. And that's just what will be. Also, I forgot my earrings in this shot. Nobody look at that. Cape or wing? It's cape. It's wings as the cape. So it's no cape. It's the wings will fold down like a cape. I'm gonna have to go. Tiredness is getting more and more in effect. Good night, everyone. Have a good rest of stream and y'all's. Yeah, thanks for stopping in. More. Have a good sleep. So yeah, it's wings, but they fold down like a cape. If Gaz gets a small torch and lights my wings on fire? What? Why does Gaz need a small torch? What? But yeah, I'm working on that slowly. I'm only working on the drawing one so far, so I'll get to the other ones. Okay, now let's do this. Getting back to video editing. Oh, we will need that art program open. I accidentally cut the About D&D, so I'm actually just gonna cut it all out. Because I don't want to deal with fixing it. There is a way to, I just don't want to. I'm gonna put the About D&D in here. Unmute this one. And About here, maybe? Okay, you guys want to hear how that sounds? Because I bet you do. I bet you do. Let's do this. Mute this up. Okay, and then I unmute this. Wow, there's a lot of you. So I have an update. That's what we're doing. So the first thing I need to draw is just a bunch of goblins yapping. So let's get to that. I'll show you guys how I made the last one, I guess. So I even have that still open. Okay, I think there's not. We're gonna make a new file, and that's the right size. First, the thing I want to do is make the background not a plain color, because I hate that myself. So I'm gonna make a layer. We're gonna actually get out of the animation workspace of drawing. We're gonna do this, and then a gold. Gop, 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 gop. Yeah, I really like how it sounds with all the goblins. And like this, and then overlay this, turn it down a little bit. Overlay this, turn it down a little bit. And then I have this brush I love because it's hearts. Here. And make the brush bigger. Bloop, 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 bloop. Okay, let's actually zoom out a bit. I have brush size to zoom. Okay, more around the edges, like this. Because the edges I don't color over as much. And then we overlay these. Okay, that's the background, so we're gonna merge all that. Let's just hold this like this and merge this together and lock it. And now I pick a color to sketch with, which we're actually not sketching. The way I've been doing the videos is I just go base bad drawings and call it good because there's so many I can't sketch it all out without it taking a long time to animate and all that, right? And I'm not trying to animate everything. It's just, you know what? It makes sense when I do it, okay? I just go for drawing it. It's flat line art, which means things are wobbly, things are messed up, but I don't care because it's not gonna be on your screen for a super long time. Photos. Here's my buggy design. And then I'll make an intro video eventually. Let's take a screenshot of my YouTube video, I think. For screen like that. And paste. You guys can see it, don't worry. This is what my screens look like right now, guys. There's the YouTube. And there's my art stuff. And there's my references in your guys' chat. Okay, we're gonna grab this. Don't worry, I made sure I could show all that before I showed it. I'm not stupid. Sometimes I'm stupid, actually. Take that back. There's a dumb emote for a reason. Okay, so we're gonna have this on like a billboard, I think? So we're gonna draw a billboard now. Oh, and my pen's not working. Pen! Ah! Problem brain go brrr! Yeah. Their canon behind Bug Queenie. I don't have any sort of canon behind my character. It's me! I like Bug and I like Goblin. That's it. Seven days ago, and this many people have been interested. Man, I appreciate all you guys. I'm just trying to make it look a little nicer. Like that, maybe? And then merge that down with that. And we'll have a lot of goblins just chatting right here. Hugs, thank you for the hugs. Just trying to fill out like a sort of crowd here of goblins talking. There we go. And now we're gonna select this and select invert and make this all green. I didn't give this one any features. He's just bald. So he gets to be bald. Should I update my design in this one or have my old design? I think I should have my old design because I'm still working on updating the design, so I'll make a little introduction video later where I update the design, I think. It'll be like, I look like this now! Just to avoid confusion. This one we can save under video. There's enough water behind me. I'm gonna take a drink. Okay, so how we're gonna handle this is this is now gonna be all black instead of red. Oh, I guess the billboard's gonna stay red. No, I can get away with it if I just do the sides like this. I can make this bigger even. There we go. So that's the back piece pretty much. And I'm gonna make little speech bubbles to move around. It makes sense when I put it in the video editor, I promise. Okay, so that's one layer. Let's actually make them white because people usually do white for speech bubbles. I think it makes more sense. And then merge that. Copy. Copy. Oh, I understand what's happening. Copy. Paste. And then flip all of this. And that's 2 layers. Let's get 2 more. And then I can copy this layer and paste it. And then I can mirror. Nope. Oh, what had happened? What is happening? Copy. Paste. And mirror it. Yeah. Okay, so now, bear with me. I'm gonna save this one as frame 1 under... Where did I make a folder for this? Oh wait, I remember. On my videos, under make PNG assets. I have pro DMing as one, but I'm gonna write 2, and then this will be named as frame 1. And then these are all gonna be transparent. So I'm gonna do text. Oh, I'm saving those created documents. I'm stupid. I have to render them. Give me a second. Do this. Export as 1, and then as a PNG. Wherever that is. Save. Now that can go away, and we can export this as speech 1. And this one as speech 2. Trust me. Trust the process. I probably also should change the category to art. But I'll do that after I put these in the video editor so you can see how I'm going about this. No. 4. Okay. Now I can put all this in a group because I'm never gonna want to look through all the folders. I have to do this way. Why are you not working? Shift? This. Okay. That's for pressing enter. Save. And now, back to the editor. We put... Where did those videos go? Where did they go? Videos, main assets, pro DMing, and then 1. So that's gonna fade in, right? So we have that, and then what filters fade in. Okay. I was checking timing on that. And now we take this. And that goes on top of that. But like really short. So we're gonna pile these on top of each other. And then this. Maybe how I want to pile these on top of each other. And 2. This. Just trust the process. Just trust the process, okay? Figure out if this looks good. I think that's fine. Okay, we're gonna copy all those and paste them a few times. In the keyboard in my lap because I have to. So all those, copy and paste. Oh, I copy one at a time, so I guess we're doing that. 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 I could have made like a transparent GIF and have this easier, but I don't care. That's going to end at the same time as that one. So we're actually going to do this and cut this like this. And now, like, I see it.
Wow.
Okay. And there'll be a new image. I actually am thinking that... Alright, let me first change the category in Twitch, because it needs to be art now, I think. We're doing art again. Done. I'm sitting up, because I'm not comfy. Okay. Alright, that's... So now I gotta figure out... I'm gonna export this as a backing. Because I don't want to mess that up. So now that I got that scene done, we're doing... back to shortcut. Putting backing in here. Like this. And this is gonna go through the entire video until the very end. And I'll cut it when I need to. So we're not gonna worry about that right now. You guys can't hear that, right? Making sure it's not gonna break your ears. Okay. Okay, let's just do a close-up of my face. No, let's make me tiny. I like making me tiny. Let's do Tiny Queenie. Actually, I think I can use the same one I used last video for Tiny Queenie. I should save myself time. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna do this one. Nope, I'm confused there. I can't do it. Doesn't make sense. So we're gonna do this. Insert as new flare. Just to save me some time and effort. And just fix it, you know? Okay, and now there should be this. Okay, now I can draw. Do. Don't know how to draw myself right now. I'm trying to meet up when I move around because my bed's been creaking really bad. And like right now, my setup is I sit on my bed. It's not great. But like it's the room I have right now. But every time I move, my bed kind of creaks. So I'm like trying to meet when I move. I'm not really worried about making it perfect with these. It's really just a fast drawing to have something there. Time is it? I got lots of time. I got a whole hour. I have gloves in the new design, but not the old ones, so I'm just hinting at the new design because I got so used to drawing them. Mix up. Big. Big. Okay, so I have an update. That's that frame. Let me look at the shotgun. I like the silly drawings the best. I'm gonna do like a mailbox to show DMs. Congrats on becoming a professional DM, that's really awesome. Yeah, it's really cool that so many people want me to do it. Like, I appreciate all those people that are like, yeah, I want to play in a game with you. I'm like, I try my best. And while tables are still open because they're not all full yet. Well, none of them are full yet. One was full, and then someone misunderstood, so there's an open spot back up in that one. So that one hasn't started yet because I'm waiting till we finish, till we get 4 players on each table to start their question 0 or their session 0s. So once that the Saturday game, because it's 3 out of 4, I think it will be filled first because it was at one point, but there's a misunderstanding. Once that one's full, I'll start the session 0 on that one. So that's how all of them will run. And if they lose a player, I have a new document I made that's like explaining it a bit more. But if they lose a player, they'll keep playing. It's just I'll open that slot back up and look for people. And I might make a wait list for that sort of stuff and see if people are interested in that. I don't know about that. I'm figuring it out. But I might open a wait list once all the games are full and be like, okay guys, the games are full. But you can join a wait list and tell me which games you're interested in. I'll let you know if a player drops from them. And because the normal session zeros is like, because session zeros are free, and a player joining mid-session wouldn't get that session 0, I probably would offer a deal where they get their first game, like they get their first 2 games for the price of 1. That way, it's like they got that first session 0. I don't know yet. I'm figuring it out. But yeah, thank you for the congratulations. Okay, now I need to make this and this, this. Fingers don't look like that. Fingers look like this, sort of. I don't know. Pretend they're fingers, guys. It's actually what I'm working on right now is an update video about that, being like, I'm opening more games so that people can have spots, because the biggest issue, of course, is time zones. And I was like, well, I can work around that now. Is that how a hand looks? Yeah, that's how a hand looks. Hands are weird. I'll just have my face back here. There, my nose in there. I don't have my bling in my other shot. That's why I look so naked. That one. Let me throw up the little heart right here. There we go. I think that gets the point across. I think that's a fine shot. It's okay. Okay. I think I put the same image there, actually. Fucking ship look. I don't remember. Like, this maybe? I'm trying to add water to kind of make it look a little more interesting. So cannons, okay? I'm just really bad at drawing them. Okay, and then we'll do this. I'll put like a little thing here. How long do I have? I still have lots of time. Just a vague sort of sea monster. Also, one of the reasons why I was opening up more games is I told myself, okay, let me do the impossible task. If it fills in like a week, I'll open up the other two games. And then the first game did fill. It just also, one player misunderstood and left, so it is still open. But like, I was like, okay, I guess I'm opening the other two games. Okay, those are all together, so I'm gonna do this. Okay. It's so great that they're filling so quickly. It is very nice. I've got 3 out of 4 on the Saturday ones right now. 2 out of 4 on the Tuesday. Well, okay. It's technically 1 out of 4 on the Tuesday, but a person was DMing about it this morning, and they said they're okay with the rules. So as long as they're okay with the consent of there's water in these games and monsters that I can't avoid in some point cases, then they're okay. Because the consent sheet is mostly just tell me what you're not okay with seeing at the table, and I try to, like, gloss over it for the most part. But, like, the only ones I can't in this one is because it's on the sea. I can't avoid, like, water phobias and stuff like that. So as long as they're okay with that, then they should be in. And so that would make it 2 out of 4 on Tuesdays. And none on the Fridays. And I haven't even advertised that I was doing Tuesdays and Fridays a lot, other than on the Blue Sky and Tumblr. I did post it. But I haven't even finished making the video about it, and people are already like, okay, I want in that one. I'm like, okay. But the Saturday one now needs another player because someone misunderstood that was paid. Everyone else understands it's paid, so it's okay. And they were very upset. They were like, I'm so sorry, I'm so embarrassed. And I was like, no, it's okay, it's okay. I thought I said it, which I did say, but I think I got glossed over too quickly, and I misunderstood thinking they were agreeing. That is like the first thing I say is, it is a paid game, and here's all the information, and they misunderstood or were tired or something. I don't know. I don't blame them. But like, it's open slot, that means... I'm gonna ignore my handwriting, okay? I think it's actually an I for archipelago, isn't it? I had to Google I had to search up what the actual spelling was in my stuff when I wrote it. Because I was like, what's the group of islands called? Oh yeah, an archipelago. Go. It's an I. It's an I right here, just like I thought. But it's pretty cool that so many people are interested. I appreciate our buddies. Oh yes, also my mind always goes to the randomizer. What was I talking about? Wait. What did my brain say? I forget what the conversation was about. I'm so sorry. My favorite bit of the video is still the beginning bit. Everybody, we have to listen to it again. Let's mute this.
Wow, there's a lot of you.
I think it's so cute. I love it. I love it so much. I might just cut that into a short. I really love it. I love how it turned out. Archipelago is also the name of the multi-game randomizer that's playable with friends. Really. Oh, I didn't know that. I don't play a lot of randomizers, so that's why I would know that. That's so cool that that's the name of it. It's adorable. I love it. I love it so much. It turned out exactly how I wanted it to turn out. Okay, I did picture it differently at first. But, like, it's so good. I love it. Okay, we're gonna get what I have already done. Colored, just basely. And put it in the video so far. Is something burning? No one's home, I don't think. Give me a minute. I'm gonna make sure the dog didn't... Like, I think no one's home. Maybe someone's home and they cooked lunch. But it smells like something's burning. I'm gonna be right back. Okay. So, I misunderstood what time they were leaving. They are cooking in there. Nothing's burning. I thought they were leaving now. They're leaving later. So I panicked being like, I smell something burning. Did they leave a burner on? No. They're just not gone yet. Never really touched randomizers before, but now it's becoming an addiction. That's how it goes. You touch something, you play games or something, and you're like, oh, this is what I enjoy, actually. That's how you learn what you like, right? Is you have to try it once, or else you'll never know. Getting the tablet back in my lap. I think the tablet's working now. There we go. I haven't played any randomizer yet. Maybe someday I will. But I feel like I haven't played through games enough to know how a randomizer would work, you know? I feel like I would just get super confused and be like, I don't know. I also got me a chocolate bar. I haven't had chocolate in a long time, so I was like, ooh, chocolate bar. I eat chocolate bar. Opening it up. You might hear it. There we go. I think I also left my water in the kitchen, damn it. I'll go get it in a bit. Because I was like, I'm going in the kitchen anyway, let me grab water and fill it up. And I left it in the kitchen. This feels very loud, does it not? Maybe I'm crazy, but I think it's loud. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Okay, let's do this. Man, chocolate without water is very sad. I have to go get it in a little bit, but right now I'm coloring. Okay, then we can merge that together. I also covered up the ad break warning with my my reference. But ad breaks start in 4 minutes. This might be the last one I get to say on time though. It depends on if I catch chat moving just slightly, because that's how I tell usually if I have a reference up. Dog started barking. I don't know if to hear that. Someone must be at the door or something. Why she's barking? Oh my goodness. Okay, I think I'm gonna save this and go get my water, so I'll be right back after I finish the boat, because I'm really thirsty after drinking like, you eat chocolate and then you get thirsty. That's just how it works, right? Am I crazy? But I'm gonna go BRB. I will like it so you can see what I'm working on in the BRB. Okay, I got my water. We're all good. The dog was just barking because the neighbor walked in, which she hasn't barked at people showing up in a long time, so that was a really weird experience because she hasn't done it in so long. She hasn't been caring as much. Hit for this. Like, okay, that's like that. I think this one is just select and nope, nope. Select it, invert it. And then merge that together. I think I'm good to start putting things into the video. Let's do this. And let me get my keyboard over here. No, this one. I love this one. This is my favorite drawing so far. Not 11, 4. It's not even close to each other. This is 5. And then this one is different layers, so 5, 6, 7. Don't worry, it'll make sense when it's together. 8. And then 9. We're saving this so far. Save that, go back to shortcut. Grab those things. So 3. And then right there. And then this is backstories right here. Okay, guys, I gotta myself looking dumb. Where's my dumb emote? Where's my dumb emote? I need it. Where did I put it in this folder? In this one, under... Nope, it's not this one. It's in this one. Under emotes. I can't use this one because it's fully shaded, but I can trace it because it's my art. I can trace my own art. Where'd my chocolate go? I need another bite of chocolate. Okay, I think that's good enough. What was this? What number is this? Then we go to shortcut. Throw 10 in here. And then this one I don't actually need. Actually, let me see if I have the file on my computer. I should. Which I'll probably redraw the campaign setting logo eventually. If I can. But we'll see. Let me see here. D&D, there it is. Like, which folder is it? Oh, insert. No, that folder is one. Okay, the next drawing is me throwing some monsters in the water. This is number 7. And I take more chocolate. It's like, why doesn't it look like me? Because I don't have my big, long eyelashes. There we go. I actually have a piece of hair that I should draw first. This. Actually, let's change where I'm looking. There we go. I was like, something's off. I'm just trying to roll out little monsters. There we go. That's the drawing. Gonna throw more sea monsters in there. Yeah, erase some of the lines that overlap right here. Just make it a little cleaner. It's not meant to be super clean, but a little bit would be nice. Go. Okay, let's merge this. Export. I'm also gonna check if Mega got back to me about the commission. Because I do want to get that done. But, like, no rush ever. If anyone commissions me ever, there's never a rush to respond. It's just a whenever you can. Unless you take, like, a month to respond, then I might be like, you paid for it. Do you want that still? Where's my YouTube channel? I need to take a screenshot of my shorts. Do channel. Shorts. Make sure you can see all this. You guys can. Okay. Back to the paint program. Do this and save and paste this. Just that. That's all I need. I guess I need a link to the Roll20 now. Don't look at that. Oops. Roll20, that's what I'm saying. You guys can see this now, so I'm gonna put in the paint program. This is exactly how I made the other video too. I just sat down and was like, okay, well, it looks good. Like this. Merge with that. Export. That's 14. Okay, I gotta draw myself again. this. There you go. Hi, Rue. Welcome back. Brew, did you get us to the intro of the video I'm working on right now? Wait, Tuai Queenie. What? Tuai Queenie? Did you guys see the intro of the video? Because I think you'd really like it. I just like it 'cause it's really cute to me. I'll show it in just a second. I'm just coloring this bit. I didn't. Okay, give me just a second. I will save this and I'll show you. Yeah, I'll show you. It's the intro of the video I'm currently working on. So, let me export this. I'll move over there anyway. Okay. Let me get to start. Okay. Then I'm gonna mute the music. Unmute this. Okay, I'm pressing play now.
Wow.
Yeah, I think it's really cute. I think it's so cute. All the little goblins talking. I'm really happy with it. It is cute, thank you. Gop. Yeah, I got a lot of comments and I was like, a lot of people just hopping my DM, so I wanted to make sure to show that, because I was like, oh man, there's a lot of you guys, so I wanted to make sure to have that reaction, because when I woke up that morning, I was just like, what? Why you all want to play a game with me? I appreciate it. If you want to do that. $11 a.m. Like, what time is this one? Mid-transition queen. Yeah, I'll be getting to a book form eventually, don't worry. But like, I'm gonna make a video about it when it happens, and like, I gotta have all the accents and stuff done first. I need Digivolve too. I actually had head drawing, so much scales. Scales are fun, hard to draw, but so fun, you know? But they are so they're not hard to draw, they're more tedious to draw. Okay, let me listen to this audio again of where I was at. Okay, we're gonna do it this way. Go flame hair. Flame hair is fun. If you want to have fire hair, have fire hair. Why not? I was writing words. It's not words, it's numbers. 16. $17. 18. 19. Okay, so all that can get merged, or in a loop at least. There it is. There you go. On the group now. Do this. This and this. And then I need my Discord profile. So I'm handling that on in a minute. The Ruse got full flame towel. Ooh, that's fun. That sounds like so much fun. I am pretty happy with my new design. I can't use it until I get everything done and made for it. Like, I'm pretty happy with it. Oh, let me find my profile. I can't show you guys this one, so let me put the screenshot in this and take the spot I need. There's some people in there I don't want you guys bugging. Copy. Just for safety's sake, you know? Paste. There we go. That's much better. Yeah, take your time. Enjoy whatever you're doing. I'm just gonna draw a Discord icon. I don't remember what Discord looked like, but it's not like this. Sure, you can tell it's Discord, right? That's the only goal. This. There we go. I'm gonna group these. Flip, flip. And select. Select. Invert. Make another layer. Make it that green. There we go. And merge all of that together. That was gonna... Did I save panels? I think I did. Oh no, I saved them wrong. Okay. Well, this is 20. Export. Yes, I'll recover that. And then 17. With the Friday ones, I won't be able to offer more time at first, I don't think. So like, they'll always be 3 hours until my roommate can move out. Right now. Which the plan is they're usually gonna be 3 hours, unless players really, really want it. But usually 3 hours. Merge together this, and then It's fine. I think that makes sense with the voice. 21. 22. 23. And 24. Okay. Now we're gonna go back to the video editor. Save that. Okay. Oh, wait. I'm not listening. Saturday. Saturdays. This one. Trust the process. I've got a system of doing this. I'm saving this because it's starting to lag. And there we go, video track. Oh, wait. Compiled my list and the people have spoken. I'm last place with 8-way tie is Batra, Shimokiru, Gotsuko, Kamakuras, Mechagodzilla, Hedro, Ibra. In third place is Ghidorah with 71%. In the second place is Godzilla. In the first place. That is such a fun thing that you've done, is just go ask a lot of people their Godzilla stuff, but like, I don't know any of these. Like, that's super cool that you did that. Like, it's so fun. Okay, now here's where the lie happens. We're going to switch everything. So all this is going to actually disappear. Except this one. Yeah, not that one. So we cut, cut, cut. And instead, we grab this. We put it there. So it looks like nothing changed. Okay, so now we watch it. What can I say? I just really like Big Lizard. It's fun to do. It's so fun to do that with silly fandom stuff, you know? So, you see what happens there? You see what happens? Is all those times, my head covered on purpose. See, my head covers, and they disappear, actually. And so, if we watch it without me on top, the times just vanish. But my head covered it up, so it looked very smooth. It's sneaky goblin! Sneaky goblin. That's not that sneaky. No, that's not what I wanted. To be on top of it. You guys can't hear it, but I can hear it, trust me. Everything's gonna cut right there. So what we're gonna do is extend everything, and all those things are gonna be cut. Hi, Volvex! Volvex, you didn't get to see it. I don't know if Transcrisis did either, but I'm gonna show it again. The intro to this video makes me so happy.
Wow, there's a lot of you.
I just love that intro so much. I think it turns out so good. I think it turned out so nummy.
So I have an update because there's about the new times. So if you're interested in any of those, hit me up. Also, for the Discord, if you try to hit me up there.
And like, thank you, I'm glad you like. Okay, I'm gonna cheat and use a thing from last video. Wherever I put it. Somewhere in here. Am I crazy? Actually, that's like a really good idea. That's also like a really good idea. Give me just a minute. I'm looking for a specific thing. It's not here. I kind of swore there was a spot in my video that had it. Let's see if I can find the other file. Oh, it's this video I was thinking of. Well, that's not gonna work. Okay, I'm stretching. I'm doing all I'm doing the hydrates and the stretching and the posture checks, okay? Also, if you weren't here earlier, commissions are on sale. They went on sale at noon today. For me. But they're only on sale on the VGen, so you have to go through my VGen to get commission. But they're on sale. You get like 20% off if you go through the VGen, and VGen is nice. Just give me the song. Ooh, commission sales. Yeah, commission sale. Okay, guys, what I'm gonna do is we're gonna copy this, but we're gonna like trace it because it's my art. I can trace my own art. And close that. All this can be grouped together. I mean, like, who needs money? Well, it's everything for me that I sell is a luxury expense. If you can afford it, go right ahead, but make sure you're buying because you want to and it's fun. You shouldn't be buying stuff if you can't, you know? Be smart with your money. Want everybody to be happy and safe with it, you know? Like, my stuff is fun. That's it. Okay, now I'm gonna trace over it just as the other Queenie because I'm not using this Blood Queenie that much. Link allowed? You have to tell me for what context. What link are you wanting to send? That's what through links is. You have to tell me what it's for, and then if I say it's okay, then you can do it. So I shouldn't read out the funny numbers on the back of my credit card to you? No! Reacting to Roblox emojis. Just a reaction image, probably not. You could do that stuff in the Discord, though, if you're ever talking to each other there. But, like, links can get a little floody in chat if they're images, you know? So, probably not for a reaction image. What are the numbers anyway? 69, 69, 69, 420. What time is it? Oh, I've been going a little bit long, but that's okay. I want to keep going. Why is double more mask femme and gender ambiguous than me all at the same time? I need up gender. I like really gender neutral stuff. That's how I designed Queenie, where I was like, Queenie must be gender neutral. After I started thinking about it more. I probably would have gotten even more so if that was what, like, thought about before, but it wasn't. When I designed Queenie, I still went by she, her, and I was like, ah, yes, but now I'm like, nah. Nah, ambiguous. Must be both at same time. Option, neither. None of the above. That's how I view my gender. We can have a hint that something's changing in the design, but I'm not gonna go too crazy. I thought I had to draw that logo at one point. Oh wait, let's do this. And to up my gender game. It's just however you want it to feel, you know? Guys, see that? You see that neat trick? No, I also need that for reference, which I'm doing. These are not lined up whatsoever. It's okay. They don't have to be perfect. One of these OG hybrid? Oh, the hybrid? Oh, you mean being goblin bug now? Wasn't my idea. Some chatter suggested it, and I think they're brilliant. I don't remember which chatter, unfortunately, because I'm really bad about that, but like, I appreciate whichever did it. It was so cool. Guys, I'm cheating. I don't care. I noticed some doodle form be in the middle. I wish I do have sort of like this current one where I'm like hinting that I'm changing it. But right now I'm keeping it sort of the same goblin design until I get everything done like on stream and such. Just to avoid confusion so people don't stop in here and be like, wait, I thought you were a bug. I'm like, yeah, I'm working on that. It's a process. I wish I could draw the thing some art styles do. That thing where it's like smallish characters, Bob, but they got that big claws. I mean, just study how the artists do it, and maybe you can figure out how you like to draw it. That's how I learned how to draw anything I want to draw, is I sat down and did a study and be like, how do you go about this with the certain shapes? Because everything is lines and shapes when it comes down to it. But it does take a bit of practice, so it won't be like an instantly sit down and figure it out. It'd be a bit of sitting down and trying to get it to work, you know? But everything can be learned. That's just how life works. Well, most things can be learned. I think almost everything can be learned, though. I think if you sat down and try to learn it. It's just, if some people do struggle with trying to learn certain things, and it's mostly a matter of interest, I think? I don't know. Everyone's different. For me, if I wanted to learn something, I'm gonna sit down and do it. Most of the time. But I have to have the interest, or else I just can't. Is Tumblr like this? Tumblr. You're metamorphosizing or mothicizing. Ah. I'm just gonna put links below. No, I don't want to merge visible. I want to merge below. Learning something you're not into is actually, it's so difficult. It's so difficult to sit down and learn something. Like, I have no interest in this. Man, if you had told little high school self me that my brand was going to be hearts, I would have been like, fuck you on about? I hate that. But no, it's part of my character now. I draw hearts on everything. I would have called you a crazy person and be like, nah, that's too girly. And now I'm like, no, it's not. It's really not girly. I think it really just was an eye-opener to me, and now everything is signed in hearts. It's like, it's a heart. It's not... like, it's so stupid that it'd be considered girly to me. So many hearts. Wait, what? Yeah! Little high school me would have hated being associated with hearts. I would have been like, what are you on about? Okay, I got that one done. What high school you wanted? Skulls? I think current me also is like skulls, but it's not my brand. And I don't know why skulls aren't my brand. I don't know why. Well, I know why I picked hearts, so I'm not gonna reveal that. But like, it's really funny to me that it's hearts and not skulls, because high school me were like, no, skulls, bones, cool things, and little like current me is just like, hearts! I'm a goblin! Or like punk skulls. Yeah, I really liked skulls. I still like skulls. I feel like most of my sketchbook growing up was skulls and things. And look at my art now, so... Pirate skulls, yes! I love pirates so much. I'm very excited for this campaign. I have a lot of ideas and I'm hoping they're fun for the players, you know? And then I can't wait to get their backstories and meddle a little bit. Be like, here, now that person in your backstory has shown up. And what are you gonna do? Okay, export this one. What number are we on? 20 something? 25. Okay. Saving this, saving that. Doing this, doing that, doing this. 25 needs to go here. Or don't come over here.
And that's without me posting about the new times. So if you're interested in any of those, hit me up. Also, for the Discord, if you try to hit me up there and it won't let you without friending me, that's okay, I'll just accept your friend request. I'm also opening to answer questions here or in my DMs. If I can manage to fill 3 tables, that means or in my DMs. If I can manage to fill
Nope, I level pet soon enough.
here or in my DMs. If I can manage to fill
Okay. That's a minute of the video done. Out of 4. I'm tired. I think I'm done working on it for today. I want to get it out as soon as possible, though. Oh my word, I didn't realize it wasn't muted for you guys. I'm so sorry. I want to get it out as soon as possible, though. I don't know. Yar har fiddly dee, bing a doodle dee 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 dee. Is life for thee? Does what they want, cause Duval is epic. You are a bug. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. You know what? I'm already like half an hour overtime. What if I just go for like another half hour working on this? I might. Oh, it's the Medicaid bit now. Okay, okay, okay. I'm gonna do it like this. My friends have also been like super supportive about this and been like super encouraging me about being like, you could totally do it. We love your games. And I was like, okay, Kai, you guys are so nice. I'm drawing this as like video, but like video is not required and I'm not gonna be using video, so it's just how it's drawn, don't worry about it. Cat and just a little teeny. It's a little teeny down here. He is running the game. I don't know, what are all the classes? Let me think. Oh wait, what if I just do like a little guy? This is a gnome barbarian, guys. Wait, I got it. I know what I'm drawing. Let's do notes instead. There we go. That's the voice chat, guys. Actually, I only need to save it once, I think. And then move it. So, what was the name of this one? 26. If I can manage to build 3 tables, then that covers the cost. Come on, tablet. Respawn. There we go. Why? I'm assuming spoilers. 27. I don't know what I'm doing visually next, so I have to put the stuff in now. Okay, so how it's gonna work is... Okay, now, just... I'm doing this. I just know what happened. Okay, so on shortcut, I can do size position rotate and move it. I'm gonna copy this. Nope, undo that. Copy it. This layer, a little bit more, and paste it. Okay, we're gonna zoom in and do this faster. Nope, it's a little closer. Oh, it's also not at the spot it's supposed to be in. Okay, where's my YouTube again? Okay, let's stream this, and you guys can see all of that. No looky. Okay, not looky! Okay, I understand, no looky. Is this one? What is this song? How many arrows can I fit? I think it's enough arrows. Let's do this instead. This is like a piano cover of this? Okay, fun. Okay, and then this. Okay, I think I'm done working on this today, guys. I think it's good enough. You guys want to see it so far? I guess I can do that. Let's pause Papyrus's wonderful music. Sorry, Papyrus. Get this, and you guys can see what I've got so far, and I'll just stop it once. Sorry. Honestly, I know he's a. I thought, okay. You guys can't see it fully as this little window up here, but it'll be better when it's on the YouTube.
Wow, there's a lot of you. So I have an update. Because there's so many of you that reached out my DMs, or just for questions, so quickly, I'm going to host 3 games instead of 1. No promises how fast they get filled. They're all the same campaign, but different players will change the story based on your actions and your backstories. And I'm doing the same campaign setting because I don't think I could host 3 different campaign settings and have them all be good quality. And I don't want to provide something I'm not willing to pay for. So I did forget in the last video, but the campaign setting is kind of important. It's Pirates sort of treasure hunting campaign. Heavily inspired from Treasure Planet, but like, I didn't go the same route with the big reveal. It's just the fun of pirates on a ship. It can warp to be more about exploration and treasure hunting, or if you prefer the hunting sea monsters, then I'm gonna put more sea monsters in there. I'll make shorts advertising more about the campaign, but if you really want to read it, there's a link to the Roll20. The 3 different games I will run will be on Saturday, 3 p.m. Mountain Time, which was the original time, and now Tuesdays, 11 a.m. Mountain Time, and Fridays, 5 p.m. Mountain Time. I can also send you conversions and discords if you just hit me up. So far, the player count is 3 out of 4 players on Saturday, 2 out of 4 people on Tuesday, and 0 players on Fridays. And that's without me posting about the new times. So if you're interested in any of those, hit me up. Also, for the Discord, if you try to hit me up there, and it won't let you without friending me, that's okay, I'll just accept your friend request. I'm also opening to answering questions here, or in my DMs. If I can manage to fill 3 tables, that means it would cover the amount I need to make for Medicaid, which would be super cool. I talked about that in the last video's ending, but I want to be transparent. I am running paid games
What if I drew myself as a like transparent glass with the I want to be transparent and it's just me like transparent. Does that make sense? I think it's funny. I think it's funny. But that's what I got so far. This is the last one. It's supposed to end here. I think, yeah, right here. I think it's gonna be. I want to be transparent. Glass. Yeah, I think I'm gonna draw myself as a glass goblin. And like very, very attention stilling. That's what I was trying for, and I'm going for a lot of animated bits this time. And I have low attention. I do too. I try to appease to what I would watch because like that's how I am. I just saved it, but okay, I'll save again. And I'll save the art program, okay? We're gonna find someone to raid. I'm tired, guys. Like, I'm so tired. I think it's gonna be... Let's see how long they're going. Before I say their name, let me make sure they're not about to end, and they're not about to be like, I'm sleepy, guys. But I think it's a subathon. Yeah, okay. Thanks for being here, guys. I really appreciate you guys, and I appreciate those who have hit me up in DMs about the game. I will be posting more about it. I'm not going to shut up about it, guys. It's just how it's going to be is I'm playing D&D now. I'm doing paid stuff now. So I'm not going to shut up about it. We're going to raid into Jade. They are cool little tiefling. They like D&D stuff. You guys probably do too. So we're going to go over there, express some love. They're playing Baldur's Gate. The raid message is top for subs, Bob follows. I will be live Thursday for the goblins in the evening. I'm working on getting stuff situated and figured out, and I'll keep you posted. Once this video's out, I'll also throw that in the Discord, be like, hey guys, I got this video out. I don't remember if I posted in the Discord before. Also, the Discord, I'm gonna make a role for just about the paid games. Just about the paid D&D games. So hop in there if you want to. I will be back on Thursday. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out. I'm gonna get stuff situated and figured out. Gonna get my commissions done. Commissions are on sale. That's something else. Go to the VGen. They're on sale. I'll post about that in the Discord too because I don't think I did. The Blue Sky, the Tumblr, all that gets updated. The YouTube video will be out when it gets out. That's all I can say. I'm at like a minute edited out of 4. So we got a bit for that. But thanks for being here. I am working on the paid games. The paid games right now. 3 out of 4 people are on Saturday. 2 out of 4 on Tuesdays. And none on the Friday games. But they're all open. Hit me up if you want to. Thanks for being here. Bye. Spread the love to Jade. Tell Jade how wonderful they are. Because they are. They are wonderful. Boy. Boy. Bye. Boy. 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 Boy.